Okay, hello everyone. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. I have just about 15 minutes on the dot to do this lesson. So, if you're new to my lessons, hi, I'm Brittany. You can call me Bree. I'm from the US. I'm currently living in Japan, and I'm teaching English on YouTube and Facebook. So if you want to know when I go live, you can hit the notification bell. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel. And yeah, you can see all my lessons. Hello, everyone. Nice to see you guys. Hello. I'm so sorry. Today I've only got 15 minutes, so I'm going to make it a quick lesson, okay? Hello from India. Hello, Patel. Hello, Alberto. Hello, Nyan. Hello, Gerardo. Hello, Hite. Hello, Mahmood. Always nice to see you. Hello from Canada, Josette. Very nice. How is everybody today? So it's going to be a quick lesson. I apologize, but we're learning the second conditional. We are learning the second conditional today. So far, we've learned the zero conditional and we've learned the first conditional, right? So the second conditional, okay? All right, let's get into it. So, the second conditional, very, very exciting stuff. Okay. Hello from Madagascar. Wow. Hello. Okay. Let's see. I'm seeing some questions. Hello from Myanmar. Okay, really quick, I'm going to answer this question because I do see a lot of people asking about like uncountable things. So Jalil asked about when to add to the word water and evidence. They are uncountable nouns. Yes. So water by itself, if you're talking about an ocean or a lake or just water coming out of your sink, we just say water. However, if it's in a container, like a bottle of water, sometimes we could say, oh, could you get me a water? Can you get me a water from the fridge? We're just cutting out the word bottle or cup or something. So when it's in a container, we can say a water, but usually like a bottle of water or a cup of water. And evidence, you could use if you talk about a piece of evidence. A piece of evidence, okay? Very interesting question. Okay, so I'm going to try and stay on track for the lesson right now. So let's look at the second. Oh, I wrote conditional here, but can you see it got erased? Oh, well. Okay, so the second conditional. I'll put this up so you guys can see it. All right, so let me scooch over. Okay, so we have if plus past simple, and then we have would plus infinitive. Okay, so if plus past simple, would plus infinitive. And we have two situations where we use the second conditional. The first is talking about something in the future that is not likely going to happen. So something that is very unlikely to happen in the future. So, for example, you could say, if I won the lottery, if I won, past simple, if I won the lottery, I would buy the moon, for example. So that is not likely to happen in the future. We can also use it to talk about something in the present that cannot happen because it's not true. Something in the present that cannot happen because it's not true. For example, if I were taller, we'll say if I were taller, I would reach the top shelf. If I were taller, I would reach the top shelf. But I'm not taller now, right? And it's impossible to become taller. Okay? So remember that we have the if plus past simple and then would plus infinitive. Is everyone understanding so far? Okay, very, very good. Okay, so let's see. I have 2 examples here that we can look at first. So, let me get this a little bit so you can see it more. Can you see me? Okay, so if I had more money, I would buy you flowers. If I had more money, I would buy you flowers. So this could be right now in the present, but it is impossible. It cannot happen because I don't have more money. Maybe I don't have any money. So if I had more money means in reality, I don't have any money. I don't have enough money. Okay? If I had more money, I would buy you flowers. Can everyone see? Okay, and then number 2, if I were rich, I would travel the world. Okay, and I think some of you are going to ask me about this. So if I were rich, oh, aren't we supposed to say if I was rich? I was, right? However, we often change it to were in the conditionals like this. We often change it to were. So instead of using was, you can use were. If I were rich, okay? So just remember that a lot of native English speakers talk like this. If I were you, if I were rich, if I were this, if I were that, okay? So if I were rich, I would travel the world. Very, very good. Okay, so let's see. Number 3, I need your help to answer this one, okay? If I were taller, So can you answer number 3? If I were taller, what? So remember, I'm not taller. I'm shorter. If I were taller, something, but maybe this is impossible because I am not tall. Okay, what is your answer for number 3? Oh, Ali did a very good one. I would be a good basketball player. Yes, very, very good. I actually like that answer, and that's kind of what I was thinking too. We're on the same wavelength. Okay, if I were taller, I would hit his head. Maybe I would hit my head. Very good. If I were taller, I would become a volleyball player. Very nice, Rose. Okay. So I think I'm going to say, if I were taller, I would be let's say a basketball player. Basketball player. Okay, I never give myself enough room to write. If I were taller, I would touch the ceiling. Very good, Josette. I would reach the 2nd floor. Very, very nice. Oh, if I were taller, I would join the army. I would be a good dancer. Very good. We have some great examples. Awesome. How about number 4? If I knew where he, I'm hiding it, lives. If I knew where he lives. Number 4. Who can answer number 4? If I knew where he lives. So for example, maybe we would say, I would do something. Oh, very good. I would visit him if I knew where he lives. Yes. Very, very nice. Okay. So for example, let's use, I would call on Ali. I would call on Ali if I knew where he lives. I would go if I know where he lives. Yes, yes, it's very, very good. I will meet him. Very nice. I will visit. Maybe we would say I would. Remember, we need a would here. Would plus infinitive. So I would say, let's say I would plus infinitive. I would visit him. Let's use that one. That was a good one. I would visit him if I knew where he lives. Very good. Oh, Josette, very good. I would spend time with him if I knew where he lives. Very, very nice. I would go to his home if I know where he lives. Yeah, if I knew, make sure you have the past, the simple past, if plus past simple, okay? Very, very nice. So number 5, if I were you. Oh, Ali's already got it. Very, very good. I would accept her offer if I were you. Very, very nice. Oh, I'm glad you're learning a lot, Jalil. I'm so happy. You have some very good questions. Oh, I would share my joy. Oh, very nice. Okay, I think I'm going to go with Ali's answer. So I would accept her offer if I were you. Very good. And remember, a lot of the times we change, instead of I was you, we can change it to if I were you. If I were you. If I were you, I wouldn't do that. Very, very good. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Very, very good. I would court her if I were you. Oh, interesting. I would be a teacher if I were you. Oh, very, very good. I would fight if I were you. Oh, we could make a whole story or a whole TV drama with your answers. They're very interesting. Okay, very, very good. I only have about 3 minutes left before my next lesson. So I'll put this up on the screen one more time. Let's read our answers again. So number 3 was, if I were taller, and we said, I would be a basketball player. Very nice. And number 4, I would visit him if I knew where he lives. And number 5, I would accept her offer if I were you. Very nice. Or we could say, I would take the job if I were you. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Okay, awesome. So I wouldn't go if I were you. Very good. We have a lot of good answers. Yeah, if I were a bird, I would fly. Or if I was a bird, I would fly. Very good. I would be famous. Oh, very, very nice. Okay. I just have 1 more minute left. So if anyone wants to quickly put an example up, I can show your example or maybe correct it if needed. Okay. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, I'm so glad, Jalil. If I were single, I would marry. If I were single, I would marry you. Remember, we don't need with. I would marry you. Very good. If I had money, I would buy ice cream. I would buy an ice cream. Very good. Okay. Let's see. Can I use could, should in plain or would? So I think you're asking if you can use could or should. So in this case, when we use the second conditional, we need to use would. If you use could and should, it's going to change the meaning quite a bit. So, for example, I could visit him if I knew where he lives. That means there is a possibility. That doesn't mean you 100% would do something, right? I think I'll get into this question a little bit later when I have more time to better explain it, okay? So thank you everyone for your questions. Thank you for joining me. And thank you for sharing this lesson with your friends. I really appreciate it. Okay, oh my gosh, I have to go now, but thank you so much for studying with me today. And I look forward to tomorrow's lesson. All right, thank you so much. Take care. Bye, everyone.